Here, Michael Lavanga, the top-ranked center fielder in Virginia in the class of 2023 and a William and Mary commit. Michael, man, appreciate the time.
Thank you for having me.
So around 6'8" in the 60, we had an exit velo at the bat around 100 miles an hour, hit almost, 400 this past summer. It's a toolbox that's pretty full, but if I had to have you break down what the strongest part of your game would be, what is it?
Probably my energy. I try to play energetic all the time. And I think it's a big advantage for me.
Defensively, as a center fielder, obviously you need to know the right route to get to the ball, the most efficient route. How much have you kind of fine-tuned that sort of the part of the game in this stage, you know, as you get ready to go into your final season of high school ball?
It was a lot in the high school season. It was my first year playing center field, my first year starting for my high school team. So it was a lot of work with my high school coach. It paid off a lot. I got a lot better out there this year.
A lot of guys will kind of enter the fall season to, you know, an opportunity to maybe focus on one or two things in their game that they want to get better. What's that checklist for you?
Shoot, for me it's probably hitting for more power, putting the ball in the air more often, and then run the bases more, stealing more bases, stuff like that.
I assume you've largely been a contact guy at the plate. How do you kind of get that power increase? What's the plan to make it happen?
Just get more loft on my swing, be maybe a tiny bit longer, put the ball in the air more.
William and Mary, a program that's put over 40 guys in the MLB draft. Mike McCray comes in, new coaching staff. What was it about that program that ultimately had you hooked?
It was a lot. It's a program on the rise. The last year with the old coach, not a ton of wins, and McCray brought that same team over 500 this past spring, so that was big for me. What
have they talked to you about and those things that they want to see, maybe get a little bit better before you arrive on campus?
Probably running, see me a little bit faster.
So what's the plan to get there? I mean, are you in a speed and agility program, or how do you improve that aspect of
Yeah, that and just running more often, getting out there 3 or 4 times a week and running 60s. So.
All right, you talked a little bit about you as a hitter, but I want to kind of see things in motion. So I'm gonna have you grab your bat and show us your mechanics. Sound good?
Yeah. So when I get up to the plate, I make sure to keep the same routine every single time. So I'll get up there, I'll spit, I'll wipe it, get here, activate my lower half, take like half swing, I'll step back, put my bat over my head, and breathe, and then I'll step in the box. And then once I'm in the box, it's just a lot of breathing, keeping my heartbeat slow, and once I'm set up here, pitch comes, got a little bit of a leg lift, and then hunting fastball and just staying short as possible.
Michael, man, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. Make sure everyone is following LakePoint Sports on all our social media channels. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube for so much more happening here on campus.